Hello and welcome to another InstaForex daily market analysis. For today, I decided to cover British pound versus US dollar. I will speak about gold market, crude oil. We'll also speak about NASDAQ 100, and we'll cover Bitcoin and dollar index. So I will start first with the British pound versus US dollar. We have a multi-time frame view here, a 5-minute, 1-hour daily time frame, and a weekly time frame. So what we can see here on the pound dollar is that last week, as alerted like a week ago, there was a key weekly support around 1.2547, and the last week rally was basically the result of this test of the support from the few weeks ago. Now on the daily time frame, there was a pin bar high at 1.2708. But that hourly, it looks pretty constructive to the further upside development. We have more like this, I will say like a bull flag on the hourly time frame, which seems like the market is breaking this morning. You can also see that we have a couple of bars, more like a 3-bar balance on the hourly time frame and the breakout of that. So I will say there is a chance for the retest of 1.2701 and even chance for the market to retake the pin bar high and then open the door for higher prices on the higher time frame and potential for the test, let's say potential test of the 1.2770 mark, which is this multi-week resistance from in the last 10 weeks, right? So pay attention on this development of the pound dollar, potential higher prices. Now checking gold market, we can see that we had an outside bar on Friday, and weekly time frame, something similar that we just saw on the pound dollar. We have a similar price action on the weekly time frame, but in this example, the key support was in 1985. Now on the daily time frame, the outside day closed near the high. But here it will be the question: can the market just continue from and hold this higher low? Right, so I will say this bullish environment is valid as long as the market is trading above 2015. But there is always chance, of course, for the market to do either like ABC and then start to develop higher, or simply just to continue from this point and develop higher and retest the high 2040, and then eventually try to attack the next important reference point, which is around 2045 and then I will say 2060 mark. So the short-term trends are up. We can see the weekly rejection of the support. We can see the daily time frame outside. So the environment is the upside, and now the question is, will the market try to do more like a ABC form, or just try to, or this pullback will be enough for the market, let's say, to bring more buyers. So definitely still potential for the upside development on the gold market. Now watching crude oil at this in this example, we can see that market is trading below this 20-bar moving average on the daily, and we already closed below this 8 exponential moving average. So this will be now the task to see, can the market, if the market can hold, let's say 75.50, let's say if the market can hold 75.50, then there is a still chance for higher prices on the crude oil, and the rejection, and again for the EMAs to hold. So there is a still chance for higher prices. But from the other side, if we see the breakdown of 75 and 50 and so, then there is a chance for the lower prices, even towards 74.50, or again the retest of this rising trend line, which is all the way down around 73.80 mark. So based on a weekly time frame, we are building those higher lows, and this may be a just correction. I still think that there is a chance for higher prices and for the upside development this week. As I said, as long as the crude oil is holding above the 75.50 mark. Now checking the NASDAQ 100, we can see last week there was a rejection of the rising weekly moving average. We have more like an outside week The daily actually just respected the previous swing high. Hourly time frame still looks constructive. You can see it's building like some tight consolidation here just around this slow moving average. So 5 minute is building, progressing also well, respecting the rising EMA. So from my perspective, there is a chance for the market to retest that previous week high at 18,100 mark. Now, speaking of the Bitcoin versus US dollar, again, this 52,000 and 53,000 seems like a strong resistance. So we have 2 strong weeks and then no follow through and very narrow consolidation week last week. The hourly time frame seems like it's switching the environment here. So we have the market that tried to go higher and then fell down and took the low. So, and the 5 minute is respecting the downside. So seems like there is a chance for the market to trade lower, maybe even towards this rising 20-bar moving average on the daily around 49,000, let's say around 50,000 mark potentially, for market at least correct to that area, if not more. And then dollar index, you can see that it's 2 weeks that we have a pin bar. That's a strong sign of weakness. So far, there's a pin bar and inside bar on the daily, but seems like the 5 minute is building this morning the downside. So we can see also we're building now this tight consolidation, and there is a chance for the break for the further downside moment from my perspective towards 103.80 or even test of the whole pin bar low at around 103.50 mark. And that will be all for this update, guys. I hope that you did enjoy. Have a good trading day and speak to you from tomorrow morning.